Hello, viewers. Good morning. Today, I have brought a very important topic in my editorial. The topic is so important that if the people don't understand this, then their futures may be made or not made. Futures may be destroyed, rather, I must say this. So, this is the topic about the politics, about the political spectrum. We all know that constitution guarantees in all the democratic nations, constitution is there and it guarantees you the voting rights. Voting rights is not a mechanical thing. It is very important. Why it is important? Because when you vote to a certain political party of your choice, then they ultimately, on the voting strength of yours, when they constitute the governments, then those governments, they decide your futures, not only yours but your generation's futures. Therefore, voting is not an idle thing. It is not a mechanical thing. It is very important instrument in your hand, which the constitution has uh, guaranteed you, provided you must understand. What you need to understand? When you go for a vote to a certain political party, then what you have in your mind, what you want from that political party, what you want from that personality which you keep in your mind, that this is the political party, this is the political personality, I must vote that personality. So when you do that, what you keep in your mind must be uh, something is there uh, in your mind which prompts you, which compels you to go for that particular personality or that particular political party. So it is very important to understand this. Only then uh, some sort of progress can be made in any nation. And if you misunderstand this, if you are ignorant about the uh, ideologies of the political parties, then you have wasted your vote. Then casting of such votes have no value except it will boomerang on you only. So, first, let us try to understand politics. What is politics? We use this word expression very often, not going deep into this, into the meaning of this. You simply understand You simply need to understand what is politics. Politics is very important for any nation. Without it, the nations can't survive. You must keep this in mind. Politics, we refer that how the affairs of the nation can be managed. Politics means that how how the nation's affairs, जो मुल्क के जो काम काज हैं, वो कैसे मैनेज किए जाएंगे, उनको कैसे उसकी देखभाल होगी, उसको कैसे मैनेज करना है, कौन करेगा मैनेज उसको और किस तरह करेगा, इन सब चीज़ों को हम पॉलिटिक्स के दायरे में लेके आते हैं। तो आपको सिर्फ इतना ही अंडरस्टैंड करना है, आपको इसकी थ्योरी में जाने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है। यू जस्ट नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड पॉलिटिक्स, what is politics and what sort of politics is good for the nation। तो ये चीज़ें अंडरस्टैंड करना आपके लिए बहुत ज़रूरी है। तो मैनेजिंग अफेयर्स ऑफ द स्टेट इज पॉलिटिक्स। तो इसके लिए क्या किया जाता है, सिस्टम में क्या है? सिस्टम में you know that in our country and in other nations, democratically governed nations, the system of elections is there. People vote, they choose their governments, their representatives। गलती कहाँ करते हैं जो लोग हैं? गलती उनसे वहां होती है when they do not understand to whom they are choosing, what is their political ideology, and if they have political ideology, whether that ideology is good for the nation, whether it will accord sufficient safeguards to the rights of the people. This is where we lack sense. This is where we fail. Our over the years, our election system is not based on such things, on such understandings. Our uh, election systems, for example, in India, our election system is based on personalities. We project the personalities rather than the political parties. We project the personalities, that if this personality governs you, you will be at advantage. It will protect your, this personality will protect your rights. This personality will protect your generations. This personality will do this personality will do that. Our election system is based on this. Our people, our citizens, whether it is educated class or it is illiterate class, not much difference is there between these two classes in India. They focus on personalities rather than focusing on the political ideologies of that particular political party, because the personality to whom you are going to elect, he will he or she will ultimately further their own political ideology rather than yours. This is where we commit the error, the mistake, and uh, consistently we are committing such mistakes, and now these mistakes have become incorrigible. अब ये ठीक नहीं होने वाली जो मिस्टेक्स हैं वो बन गई हैं. These mistakes have become cancerous now. It cannot be cured because we play in the hands of the political personalities, the political parties, on one pretext or the other. And always we submit to these misleading sort of things. We are witnessing it now since long time, and this situation is aggravated now. So what is important is for the citizen, because say for example, why we choose governments, what is the necessity of governments? The necessity of governments is they work for the people. We choose them so that they form governments, uh, and they protect your rights, not only your rights but the rights of your generations. And there is no scope that when you select a particular political party, a particular personality to govern you, then he or she becomes a powerhouse, a reservoir of powers. 1.35 billion people uh, transfer their powers through vote to that particular personality or to that particular political party. And you have expectations that your trust should not be betrayed by that personality or by that political party in any way. But it is not so. Trust is trust of the voter is always betrayed, and now it has gone beyond the power of endurance. So why I am emphasizing on this is because nations progress on the understanding of the voters. What you select, you get that. And when you give majority to a certain party or to a certain political personality, then you know what you do. You have given them, that political party or that personality, the power of legislation without any interference, without any intervention of the others. They get majority in the parliament or in the state assemblies, and they can legislate to any extent. You must understand this. This is not a joke. Therefore, it is very important that when you vote, you understand what you are going to do. Because once you axe your hands, then it is not reversible, it is irreversible. Therefore, understand the political ideologies of political parties. Now, I will take you to understand the political spectrum. Now, there is a system of classifying of political positions according to their ideologies, which ultimately makes and unmakes your futures. Understand this. This is very crucial uh, point which I am trying to convey to you, that political ideologies. Now, first let's understand what is political spectrum. So, classification of political parties is there according to their ideologies and positions they hold. You might have come across the two very important political expressions, like left wing politics and right wing politics. Have you have you have you ever tried to understand these two terminologies? Because if you have not, then it means you have axed your hands. You don't understand your voting strength, which the constitution has guaranteed you. Because when you vote a certain political party without knowing their political ideologies, and you elect that party, and that political party ultimately turns out to be a right wing political party, then what will be your future? You you don't understand that, because as earlier I have said, that the system of elections in our country is based on personalities. It is not based on understanding of the political ideologies of different political parties. We project the personalities and we vote to them, to him or to her, without knowing that what is their ideology, how would they govern us, would they govern in accordance with the constitution or they will deviate from it. So this is a blunder which we commit and are committing since long time now. And consequences are before us, results are before us. Therefore, this is legitimate to understand politics. Try to understand. Don't go by the misleading uh, way of the political parties, like projecting personalities like this, like that, like making bridges on sand. Don't go by such falsities of the political parties, because it will destroy your futures. So be constructive when you vote. Be comprehensive. Understand your vote. Understand what you are going to do with your vote. I told you, this is not a mechanical thing only. This is not a piece of paper. This is such a thing which can lead your life to heavens and to hells if you misuse your this voting power. So understand. Now I will. I was talking about the political spectrum. So, political spectrum, according to the positions and ideology, one is the left wing political party, other is the right wing political party, and the intermediate in between is the center, moderate, which hangs in between the left and the right. So that position is centrist position, सेंटर पॉलिटिक्स, सेंट्रिज्म इसको हम बोलते हैं। तो वो वाली पोजीशन है। तो वो भी ये इंटरमीडिएट रहते हैं, ये बीच में ना तो ये ज़्यादा एक्सट्रीम है ना ये ज़्यादा दूसरी साइड पे हैं, दे आर मॉडरेट्स। तो ये जो the political spectrum of which I am talking, it relates back to 1789 during the King Louis XIV time of France, when जब उनकी जो फ्रेंच नेशनल असेंबली, when the French National Assembly sat for drafting of the Constitution in 1789, during the time of French King Louis XIV, 16. During that time, during the this time, when they sat to draft the constitution in French National Assembly in 1789, the things which came to be debated was that how much this king will have the power, what will be his power structure, how much power he will exercise. Then the anti-royalists, जो एंटी थे, what they did, they were raged during the debate. They were raged, and what they did, they stood on the left side of the presiding officer of that the French National Assembly. You understand? You understood this? जो जब ये ड्राफ्ट कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन हो रहा था, इस पे डिबेट हो रही थी, फ्रेंच नेशनल असेंबली में। तो उसमें ये बात बड़ी, इट वाज हीटेड डिबेट, द डिबेट वाज, देयर वाज ए हीटेड डिबेट ड्यूरिंग दिस टाइम कि किंग लुई 16 को कितनी पावर दी जाएगी, क्योंकि ये वो टाइम है when the doctrine was the doctrine of king can do no wrong was there. And obviously, when you will discuss the power, okay, that how much power the king will, naturally it will lead to rage, the sentiments, the emotions of the pro-royal royalists. तो जब ये बात वहाँ डिबेट हो रही थी, तो जो एंटी रॉयलिस्ट रेवोल्यूशनरीज थे, वो प्रिजाइडिंग ऑफिसर की लेफ्ट साइड पे गैदर हो गए, इकट्ठे हो गए। और जो कंजर्वेटिव थे और अरिस्टोक्रेटिक थे और किंग लुई के सपोर्टर्स थे, वो व्हाट दे डिड, दे गैदर्ड ऑन द राइट साइड। वो किंग प्रिजाइडिंग ऑफिसर ऑफ द फ्रेंच नेशनल असेंबली FNA, दे गैदर्ड ऑन द राइट साइड। जो जो किंग लुई की सपोर्ट में थे, क्योंकि वो कंजर्वेटिव थे, अरिस्टोक्रेटिक थे, तो वो राइट साइड पे चले गए। और यहां से बर्थ हुआ इस पॉलिटिकल स्पेक्ट्रम का, ऑफ दीज पोजीशंस ऑफ द पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज। फिर इसमें से भी बाइफर्केशंस हुई, फार लेफ्ट, फार राइट, दिस इज द, बट you don't need to go there. You need to understand what is left and what is right politics. तो इस तरह, this way the system of political spectrum, the positions came into being: left wing politics and right wing politics ultimately. तो तो जो अब लेफ्ट और राइट में आपको थोड़ा सा डिफरेंस तो पता चल गया होगा। यू माइट हैव कम टू नो ए लिटिल बिट अबाउट द right and wing formation, how this political system of positions emerged in 1789 during the time of King Louis, French King Louis 16. Now, let's understand now कि the political parties who follow the left side, what is their ideology, and the political parties who follow the right side, what is their ideology. This is where you will understand that how a voter may select his government, the political party who ultimately gets majority and form the governments. This is why I always insist that understanding of the constitution is very important. because it is the constitutional politics which ultimately prevails to better the system. And slight deviation from that constitutional politics may lead you to the anarchy. Understand this. Hopefully, राइट और लेफ्ट का जो है वो आपको थोड़ा सा उसकी डिफरेंस पता चला होगा कि एक चीज आप माइंड में रख लीजिए, कीप इट इन योर माइंड, कंसिडर इट रादर, दैट जो द सपोर्टर्स ऑफ द किंग, they are aristocratic who are on the right side, all aristocratic. You know what is aristocracy? Aristocracy uh, is, according to me, is to enjoy things at the cost of others. तो ऑल अरिस्टोक्रेटिक जो थे वो एक साइड पे हो गया। तो एक जो आइडिया आया यहाँ से, वन आइडिया विच एमर्ज फ्रॉम राइट विंग, द राइट साइड rather, or you can say right wing politics, the people who exercise right wing politics, first of all, they are aristocratic. They, they can enjoy at the cost of others because the voter, you have given them the power, and when they hold the power, assume the power, they will not look into you, they will look into their political ideology. In one of the ideologies of the right wing politicians is aristocracy. Mind it. तो ये एक आइडिया यहाँ से emerge हुआ, aristocrat all on the right side and the others who are not aristocratic, they are on the left side. तो वो left wing politicians, their ideology is left wing. One is aristocratic side, the other is non-aristocratic side, which means they have some concern with the voter, with the people, with their rights. This is why they have not supported the King Louis. Rather, they stood on the left side. तो एक ये you understand this is very important, that if you vote a right winger, you are going to vote to aristocrat. तो अरिस्टोक्रेट जो है जब उसके पास पावर आएगी तो वो अरिस्टोक्रेसी एक्सरसाइज करेगा क्योंकि वो उसकी आइडियोलॉजी है। जब लेफ्ट के पास पावर आएगी तो वो अरिस्टोक्रेसी एक्सरसाइज नहीं करेगा क्योंकि वो उसकी आइडियोलॉजी नहीं है। इस डिफरेंस को यू अंडरस्टैंड दिस डिफरेंस। दूसरा डिफरेंस जो है वो क्या है पॉलिटिक्स इसमें, राइट में और लेफ्ट में। जो राइट विंगर्स हैं वो दे आर कंजर्वेटिव, they want to continue with the system in which they are already are. They are conservative. They don't want to come out of that conservativeness. because they are right wingers, their ideologies, this is one of the elements of their ideology, that they are conservative, they are aristocratic. So conservative will never wish, will never desire to go further. He will remain where he is. अगर उसको अरबों खरबों रुपए वहां पे आ रहे हैं तो वो चाहेगा उसी में रहे वो। ये अरबों खरबों जो रुपए जो मनी, द वेल्थ which is flowing in, it should not flow out, it should remain within their uh, domain. So this is another element of the right wing politician. First is they are aristocratic. Second is they are conservative. These two things, these two elements are missing in the left wing politicians. The people, the political party who holds the position of left, these two elements are missing. So you can make out that if you vote to the left wingers, political parties, what they will do for you, and if you vote to the right wing politicians, the political parties, what they will do for you, and what they will do for their self. At least इतनी बात तो आपको समझ आ रही होगी, आप कर सकते हैं इतनी बात तो अंडरस्टैंड। तो ये तो दिस इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन दी ये आई एम टेलिंग यू बाय सिंप्लीफाइंग द पॉलिटिकल theory, which is very important for every one of us, for me, for you, for everybody. Because I will again insist that it will make and not make you and your generations. Now, other differences I will refer. जो लेफ्ट विंग आइडियोलॉजीज की जो पार्टीज हैं वो फ्रीडम में बहुत विश्वास रखती हैं। दे होल्ड ट्रस्ट इन फ्रीडम्स, इक्वालिटी, फ्रेटर्निटी, भाईचारे जिसको आप बोलते हो, योर राइट्स, आपके both rights, legal rights as well as your constitutional rights. These left wing political parties, politicians, they believe in these things. Progress, वो प्रोग्रेस, दे वांट प्रोग्रेस। लेफ्ट, जो लेफ्ट वाले लोग होते हैं वो प्रोग्रेस चाहते हैं। फ्रीडम, आज़ादी में वो आपकी जो है उसमें वो विश्वास रखते हैं। इक्वालिटी में वो विश्वास रखते हैं। भाईचारा, फ्रेटर्निटी, उसमें वो विश्वास रखते हैं। और इंटरनेशनलिज्म, nationalism means they believe in wider friendships, global friendships. They want to have good relations in the international arena. तो ये लेफ्ट वाले हैं, जो ये राइट वाले नहीं है, ये लेफ्ट वाले हैं। उनकी आइडियोलॉजी में ये सारी चीजें हैं, which means all these things are missing in right wing ideologies. तो वो क्या करते हैं, जो और एक और इम्पॉर्टेंट चीज जो लेफ्ट विंग वाले जो हैं, जो लेफ्ट पॉलिटिशियंस हैं, जो लेफ्ट गवर्नमेंट्स हैं, दे आर अगेंस्ट द डेथ पेनल्टी। वो डेथ पेनल्टी में विश्वास नहीं रखते हैं। Whereas the right wingers, right wing politicians, the right wing ideology, they believe in death uh, penalties. तो मैं एग्जाम्पल्स किसी भी पॉलिटिकल पार्टी की नहीं दूंगा। आई विल नॉट रेफर टू एनी पॉलिटिकल पार्टी, which political party is left and which political party is right. It is up to you to understand in accordance with their political positions, in accordance with their uh, political ideologies. It is left to you to understand now कि whether you will vote according to the projection of personalities, or you will vote according to the political ideologies which ultimately are going to be beneficial for you, not the personalities. I will emphasize the personalities will not help you. The only thing which can help you is if you have voted according to the understanding of the political ideologies. Only that thing can help you. None other can help you. Therefore, it is to you, up to you, the voter, the citizen, uh, how you will vote according to the personalities or according to the political ideologies. तो लेफ्ट विंग पॉलिटिक्स में जो आइडियोलॉजी थी मैंने आपको बता दी। दे आर नॉट कंजर्वेटिव, दे आर नॉट एरिस्टोक्रेटिक। राइट विंग पॉलिटिक्स प्ले करने वाले लोग जो हैं दे आर कंजर्वेटिव and they are aristocratic. Left wing politicians, the political parties believe in freedom, equality, fraternity, your rights, progress, reform, and what is required in accordance with the constitution of any country. Whereas राइट विंग, जो राइट विंग के लोग हैं वो किस किस चीज में बिलीव करते हैं। सबसे पहले मैंने आपको बताया था कंजर्वेटिव है वो, और एरिस्टोक्रेटिक है वो। दूसरा, दे बिलीव इन अथॉरिटी। वो दे वांट, they should have the 101% authority so that they could guide the actions of others. So they want more and more and more and more authority, power, which they always exercise to their own benefits. Then they believe in hierarchies. They believe in order. They want order. For that, they will use police. They will use military power. They will use any authority which is at their disposal to bring order. They can go to any extent. They believe in duty. They believe in tradition. They are reactionaries. They are nationalists. They are imperialists, monarchists. So they favor they favor the death penalty and immigration. So this is the this is the difference between the right wing. This is the whole rather political spectrum uh, which speaks about the left wing politics and the right wing politics, and in between holds the position are moderates. These two terms, which just I have explained to you for your benefit, for the benefit of the voters, that the voter is the person which vote to political parties and on the basis of majority. The political parties make their governments, form their governments, and ultimately govern you. Now, you have to understand that if the left wing ideologists, if they come into power, if they assume power, what they will do, and if the right wing ideologists, they come in power, if they assume the power, then what they will do. This is where you have to weigh the things according to your wisdom. So I will suggest that when you vote, then leave aside your sentiments, your emotions, your everything on one side. And if you have a little bit wisdom, you bring it on the front and use that wisdom, excuse me, according to your understanding of these political ideologies, कि अगर मैं इसको वोट दूंगा तो वो तो ये करेगा, अगर मैं इसको दूंगा वो ये करेगा, उसके जो आइडियाज हैं वो कंजर्वेटिव हैं, वो ज़्यादा पावर चाहता है, और एक और इम्पॉर्टेंट जो फैक्टर है जो मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूँ कि जो लेफ्ट विंग जो पॉलिटिकल आइडियालॉजीज हैं, they believe in welfare of the state. It is not so in case of the right wing politicians. Though the right wing politicians believe in equality for all, but they are not ready. They are not ready to extend special protection to the minorities. Understand this. जो राइट वाले जो पॉलिटिशियंस होते हैं, जो गवर्नमेंट फॉर्म्स कर लेते हैं, राइट विंग पॉलिटिकल आइडियोलॉजी वाले जो हैं, वो इक्वालिटी में, सबकी इक्वालिटी में तो वो ऊपर ऊपर से वो बिलीव करते हैं, विश्वास रखते हैं, लेकिन दे आर they never favor special protection to the minorities. ये उनकी आइडियोलॉजी में है, उनका कसूर नहीं है, ये उनकी आइडियोलॉजी है. एंड दिस इज द आइडियोलॉजी of any political party which you as a voter needs to understand so that you could vote properly. तो ये चीज आपने ध्यान में रखी है. और सबसे बड़ी बात दैट the left, the right wing politicians, the political parties who promotes right wing ideology, they promote private sector. They believe in promotion of private sector. And when we promote private sector, it means that the all the things, all the assets which the state owns, it goes in the hands of the wealthy capitalists. When it goes in the hands of the wealthy capitalists, then the state's concept of welfareness, as we say that we are a welfare state, that concept fades away, it diminishes. It then converts into a private profits. When private sector will work for their individual profits. They will not work for you. They will work for their individual profits, which is not so. When the important assets are owned by the state, say for example BSNL and the other telecom sectors who are private like Airtel. BSNL is far better than the private sectors because it has concern for the common masses. It concerns. It will not tease you. It will not torture you. They BSNL, since it is state owned, therefore it works for the masses, the common masses. Whereas Airtel or other companies, they are working for their own profits. They extract profits from the masses, from the population, from the users rather. So right wing politicians, the political parties, they believe in promotion of private sectors. So these are the differences. These are the basic differences which I have tried to project before you so that you could simply understand what is the right wing politics and what is the left wing politics. Uh, this video uh, will remain on the Facebook. You can visit our website, theopenview.in. You can see this video. You can watch this video there also. You can visit our the channel on YouTube channel, the Open View. You can watch this video there also. Hopefully, you have understood at least the difference between the two theories, the two ideologies, and we'll try to make out when you next time go for your to exercise your voting rights. Uh, Please keep in mind the ideologies of political different political parties and vote according to the political ideologies rather than any personality projection by any political party whatsoever that political party is. Hopefully, you have understood what I wanted to make you understand. Uh, I will end my this episode, editorial episode here, and by God's grace, we'll come again. We'll meet again with some fresh topic of public importance. Till then, I will say goodbye. Thank you. Have a nice day. Thanks.